It's 7:06. Welcome, Diane. And why don't I have stuff to show. And Neela, why don't you take over?
Sounds good. Everybody put your hand up if we have something to show. Okay, just Sarah does not.
Right.
Okay.
Nothing. Right.
And Janice, do you have something?
No, sadly.
Okay, next time, why don't we start with Doris?
All right. I guess I'll start. Show you the card I'm working on. I'll just move it up.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
What?
Wow.
And this
Let me, there. Okay, I'll make you
pulls
bigger.
down into it and
Wow. It probably, yeah, I was going to say, it probably
Oh.
closes up.
Really?
Nice.
oh, pop-up book. That's wonderful.
Yeah, pop up.
Oh, my.
Beautiful.
Bravo.
oh, very nice.
Yes.
Very good, Doris.
Great.
I have always wanted to do one, but never have. So I'm
Oh, I
really
know. I couldn't do
impressed.
that. I mean, that's
Doris,
beyond me.
can you show it closed too? Can you show it closed? Well, I haven't finished it yet. Oh, okay. Flat. Okay.
Oh, you haven't finished it yet. Beautiful.
And I'm going to put something in front,
Yeah, yeah.
and I haven't done that yet.
Wow.
Uh,
Cool.
Well done,
Wow.
Doris.
Very
Impressive.
nice. Very nice.
what prompted?
Beautiful.
Did you figure it all out by yourself as to how to make it pop up, or had you consultants?
Hmm?
Did you figure out how to do that pop up, magic on your own, or did you have a manual that you figured
No,
it out?
just out of my head. There's no.
Nice.
Really?
Nice.
No,
Brilliant.
Wow.
out of my head.
Lovely.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's a fun project.
It is.
I'd like to see it open one more time.
All right.
Yes.
The back. This is flat open,
Okay.
and this is when you
Wow.
push it up.
Oh my gosh, Doris, that's so beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's,
Very nice.
yep.
Now the
Yes.
lady.
Great job.
I couldn't even imagine how you would do something like that. I can't figure that out.
I didn't cut out all those leaves. They're a puncher.
Wouldn't matter if you punched it or not. I couldn't do it.
No.
That must have taken you about 5 minutes, right?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Very
Engineering.
My
Doris.
sketch of the week. This is the farm.
Oh,
Oh,
Very nice.
like a fairy tale.
Mhm.
Is that pen, Doris?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's some pen in my hardback sketchbook.
okay.
Half on location, half at home.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Really feels like autumn.
Mhm. Yeah, I didn't. Everything was pretty green. So, yeah.
Is that phone ringing in that house?
Probably.
Yeah, Doris could do that.
Yeah. House is actually abandoned. Got some crazy photos here.
Is that from this week, Doris?
Huh?
Is that from this week?
That's from this week. I haven't gotten any paintings going. but the sketch is what I did this week, and the card.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
And then I have a couple photos. This is
Oh, lovely.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting.
the
That is very
auction
nice.
house that is it Sarah took last week?
Yeah, Sarah's technique of the window reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Bunch of
happy say Richard Estes. But also Sarah.
lights in there. Yeah.
Is that Hatboro?
Yeah, that's the same place you took the picture.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that strange auction house.
Hmm.
I just kind of walk by all the time and look in the window and with all this strange stuff.
It's fun.
Yeah,
That bike looks like it's from the 50s.
probably is.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Look at that back fender. Yeah, you could sit on. That's the
Yeah.
funniest one. Yeah.
It's like Pee Wee Herman's bike.
Yeah, they're
And it's
they're all rusty and probably like 50 years ago or more. You know, it's yeah.
and I just realized it's actually what I grew up knowing as a girl's bike because it doesn't have a bar from underneath the seat.
Oh,
Correct.
to the-
Right. That's a girl's bike. Yeah.
yeah, I just
They
saw
don't- They don't follow that anymore.
that.
They now call it a walkthrough.
Yeah,
I think I'll a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Love it.
Walks through.
Oh,
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
hmm
And they have another name, but I don't remember that name.
And then I did some fun stuff with the panoramic view. Yeah, so. One, just put them all together.
oh,
Uh,
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, you were playing.
yeah.
love it.
Hang around. with
Very
them
nice.
on the- Yeah.
I feel like the white is the little white border. I noticed it's not a white border on the bottom or on
Oh.
the sides. That's just
Yeah, that's,
you
it
know,
was did it kind of quick, so yeah.
a quibble.
A quibble.
Hello, let's go out.
Mhm.
now Doris, was that done on your phone?
The picture was taken on my phone. The putting the photos together was
Yeah.
done on the computer.
Okay.
Here's an interesting version of it.
Wow.
Doris was having fun this week.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's very cool.
You've
Oh,
tried a
that's-
lot of different techniques.
Yeah.
Doris, you're having a good period.
Yeah.
A lot of playing around.
Yeah,
Yeah, we like that.
hmm
It's
Mhm.
so fun.
it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Round and round we go.
Now, is that a special app that you used?
Well, this was a panoramic photo I took on my phone of a local park.
Uh-huh.
And then I put that on my photo program and I was playing around with it, trying different techniques. And this is a
Sort of a
Tile.
kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Right.
Just saying.
Kaleidoscope tiling. So,
That's great.
Yeah, very nice.
Interesting.
And very nice exploring
Yeah.
Mhm.
you're doing
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah. Well, keep it up.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thanks, Doris.
Thank you, Doris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike, would you like to go?
Sure. I hope. Here we go. I'm gonna try. I forget what I have, but let's try it. Getting there. Oh yeah, this first one. Actually, I don't remember if I showed it before.
We're
I
not
didn't
getting
have
a screen share.
I know. I
Okay.
just call it Margate Sunset.
Ah,
Yeah.
Very nice, Mike.
iconic. That bird.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Where's that at, Michael?
Margate. It's this little area where I used to do a lot of fishing.
Mm.
It's like a little enclosed, I don't know, like a little deck, and it's enclosed, so it was a great place to fish. And I don't honestly remember when I took the picture, and I just added the bird. You know, when in doubt, add birds.
Add a bird.
Add a bird.
I'm with you on that one, Mike. Absolutely.
Yeah, gives a
Well, it
character.
works.
Yeah, gives a character. Anyway, all right, Bob. If you
I was convinced. I mean, I was convinced.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
He's only got one leg though.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a joke there somewhere, but I'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Sarah will be relieved.
Okay, Bob, if you want to take it down, I'll
Sure.
pop up another one. And this other one, I was, doing some reading because my computer's in the shop, so I was like reading, and I saw a lot of mentions of negative space. So I looked, at some things, and I saw what they were talking about. It's part of a composition, but then I thought I can do better with negative space. So here we go.
Ah,
Wow.
Wow.
oh man,
yeah, that's weird.
Oh,
that's a
my.
book cover.
Wow.
That's gorgeous.
Incredible.
Good.
Incredible.
Glad you like it. Glad you like it.
Beautiful.
Bravo.
Very surreal.
Did you,
I-
Mike, did you use Photoshop something in that to get it like that?
Yeah, just one simple little thing,
Inversion.
which is to invert
Yeah.
the black and white. And I worked on the original image, which was in color.
Okay,
Made it
got
black and white, and then inverted it.
Yeah. Nice.
So it's really
Okay, thank
simple.
you, Mike.
Very
You're
nice.
welcome.
Gives me an idea for something I did in Clearwater. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, if you play long enough.
Yeah. That's our
Really nice.
group motto.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
That's the creativity coming to life.
you.
Creativity coming to life.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. Thank you. If I can keep at it for about another 15 or 20 years, maybe I'll get near Doris.
Check back in.
Stay tuned.
Don, do you want to go?
Sure. I've been doing watercolors over the summer.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh,
And
nice.
Nice.
thanks. I've
That is very nice.
done a few using, it's called a resist. So all the white areas are, you paint it on
Okay.
and then you peel it off.
Right.
Mm.
Lots of the other colors. It's called art misting fluid.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And that was sitting out by the pool. This was a plein air shot.
Very nice.
nice.
it
I
is.
like that.
Yeah.
Very fun. Ah.
Oh,
Very
This
nice.
was, close to plein air. Our neighbor has a, well, what do you call that? Bird of paradise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not to point out things that are wrong with it, but the star of the piece is the orange leaf. And it's really kind of the wrong shape. But only I would notice that. So
Mm.
Don, did you use a magic marker to make this, or
no,
how
it's
did you get
watercolors.
the stroke?
Watercolor brush, nice brushwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very free,
Yeah.
Really
very
interesting.
nice.
Oh,
Thanks.
Love the green. Yeah.
And this, I think, is more my real palette. It's more muted and a limited color palette. So I really enjoyed doing this. And this was sitting by the pool as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like painting outdoors. That's the way to do it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
cool.
It's nice.
Thanks.
Good.
Yeah, isn't that cool? It's like two ladies were talking to each other and they stayed still for a long time.
Huh.
So I was able to capture them.
That's great.
I like the reflection of the figures in the water.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's Mike's
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's how big are these, Don?
That's a good question. I think it's 12 by 14.
Okay, so it's sketchbook size,
Big
like
sketchbook. Yeah, what do you
Okay.
call it? Sketchbook?
11 by 14. Yeah.
11 by 14, you think? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the standard size. Yeah.
And this
Nice.
one, the heron was used the resist as well. So the feathers along the side of the body.
Mhm.
It was nice to be
Mhm.
able to really model them using the fluid.
Right.
I think I'll get better at that. As you have to work with negative space. That's what
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mike was saying. So you have to think sort of backwards
Right.
to paint the part that you want to be painted later, or just stay the color of the paper.
Right.
Right.
But it's so nice that you keep that white. It makes
Yeah.
all the other colors pop.
Exactly.
Mhm. It's
To
true.
me, it makes it three-dimensional. The way the bird's foot is outside.
Mhm.
You
Yeah, I
know,
like
to
that.
me, it looks like it's standing in front of a painting.
Mhm.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the way each element, like the beak and the tail and the foot, all
Right.
reach out and touch the edge of the composition.
Yeah, it's great.
Thanks.
Great.
Very nice.
Love it.
Congratulations.
I'm glad it worked. There's
Yeah.
a little
Worked.
art group down here where most of the people, well, it's all ladies, all the ladies are doing something called stencil painting.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
So they buy things that have an
Oh, yeah.
inventory printed, and they all carry around these bins with probably 100 different colors. And they say they don't know colors, but they know the names of the colors, like cinnamon toast or Sierra green, and they all have these fancy names, and they call their colors by these names. So it's fun watching them work, and they like watching me work too.
So, how does one apply paint to a stencil? Do you use a brush or a sponge?
They have these little tubes of paint, they're probably 2 inches high, and it has a very thin spout, or the tip
Oh, right.
of the thing, and they just fill in all the colors.
Oh, they have an
Get a
applicator.
map of the colors. You refer to your map and then fill it in on this.
Mm.
8 by number.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is, and they love it. They're all doing it.
Sure.
So it's an updated version.
Yeah, and you spend a lot of money. Buy all the
Never
supplies.
heard of it before.
I had never seen it done either.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Wonderful, Don. Wonderful.
That's where.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
bird face.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Good to see.
Yeah, it was. Kim?
I'm actually not sitting in the dark. I have 2 lamps, but they're on the other side. So sorry if it's a bit dark. Okay, so here we go. I have 2 shots of the neighborhood taken when I was on the road to what I call Pacific Heights. And those who were in my conversation earlier, it's a movie about a landlord who murders his tenant. And that's kind of where we are with a tenant. So I was actually feeling really sorry for myself on Saturday morning, having to go there again. And I saw this and it made me happy, so I took it.
There you go.
So I did it also in reverse, like Mike was saying. Tell me which one you prefer. Ooh, what's
I'm not
happening?
seeing anything, Kim.
No, I'm not
Oh
either.
no,
There
no,
we
no,
go.
no,
There we
no,
go.
no.
There it is.
Oh yes, I got. Okay, let me start again. I am so sorry.
Okay,
Oh, I am sorry. Can I get back into Zoom?
we're there.
You're
Yeah, but
zooming.
I-
We're
We
seeing
can
your
see it.
screen.
We're
Yeah.
seeing your
It
work.
says screen sharing is paused.
Oh,
Can I get back in?
I think you were in
Oh
already.
Lord,
Yeah,
you
we
know
can
what?
see it.
Yeah.
I'll stop your sharing.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I see what happened. Okay, let me start again.
Okay.
Share screen. Then I have to choose it. Then I have to put share. I do apologize. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes. Great.
okay.
Good.
So this was something that I saw on my way to Pacific Heights. And I was feeling kind of sorry for myself. So I liked this and I took it. And what I liked about it is actually this is someone's curtain. This is
Oh,
a
really?
curtain. Yeah, it was
Wow.
a curtain
Oh,
and a reflection of the street opposite. And these two little flowers in her window box. So I'm assuming it's a her. And there was nothing else in the window box but these 2 little flowers and these 2 flowers here.
Hmm.
So I did it in reverse, as Mike has talked about doing things in
Oh,
reverse.
fun.
Oh, I like that.
So do you
Different,
prefer this one or this one?
That
I
one.
like that
I
one.
think they're both nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
I
they?
think it just
They're
depends
different.
on what color you like more, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
They're
do it, as
Different.
As a
They're
pair.
different.
Yeah.
I like the one with the black window.
Yeah.
Black window, this one?
Yeah,
or the
this
other
one
one? Yeah.
really pops to me.
I like this one. I'm looking at it with you and I'm able to sort of view it dispassionately. So I don't know. I kind of like this
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you have the primary colors in the first one.
Yeah.
True. And you've got the secondaries in the second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something very poetic about this whole
Yeah.
discussion.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is a different day when I also had to go to Pacific Heights, and I was feeling sorry for myself. So I took this one.
Where is Pacific
Oh.
Heights?
And what do I call this? Corner Italian?
Oh,
I don't know.
that's good
It was
try.
in the evening, and the restaurant was all lit up, and I just really liked it.
So where is Pacific Heights, please?
No, sorry, Alden, you missed the early part. I have a very troublesome tenant. We have a very troublesome tenant.
Uh-huh.
And I
right.
was referencing a movie called Pacific Heights with Michael Keaton as the tenant, and the
Got it.
landlord murders Michael Keaton. So I was on
Got
that
it.
frame of mind in this situation.
Is this Philadelphia then?
Yes, this is
Okay.
in Philly. Yes, exactly.
We call it no
I
turning
thought you went to
back.
California, maybe.
No. So I'm just saying, I mean, metaphorically, I was on the road to Pacific Heights
Right.
to deal with various issues from the municipal code.
Good stuff.
And I should tell you that, when you're a photographer, I don't know if Mike ever meets this, but there is that look you get like, I'm going to punch you in the face if you don't leave. And I got that when I approached the restaurant, and the waitress kind of looked at me with the camera, She probably thought I was from Licenses and Inspections. And she had a plate of food, and she was serving 2 customers, and she gave me a look, a long look. Like,
When you have white hair, they let you do anything.
get out of here. Say that again, Sarah.
When you have white hair, they let you do anything.
Really? You know, Sarah,
That's what my mother said.
Sarah, I am so comforted by your offer to deal with this woman, or young woman, or whatever she is. Just calling her up, I think, would be a good beginning.
Send me,
So
an email. I'll help you.
I'm comforted.
Hold
Okay,
on.
so now we go back to New Milford, where I looked in my file, and I noticed that Alden looks in his files, and I found something that would be of absolutely no interest to you. So I'm going to show it to you because I want to show you what I did with it. So this is called Jody's Lupins, and Jody is a young lady who works in Agway and always grew some lovely flowers. So this is Jody's Lupins, no interest, right? So this is what I did with Jody's Lupins. Let's hope it's a bit more interesting.
Oh,
Very nice.
Wow.
Great.
So that's Jody's Lupins 1, and this is Jody's Lupins 2. So I'm giving you choices today.
ooh,
Like, which one do you prefer?
I think this one. Go back.
I
do.
prefer 1.
Oh, let's take a vote. Jody's Lupins
Yeah,
1.
I like 1.
One.
I like 1.
Jody's Lupins 2.
I like two.
Yeah,
I like both
I
of
like
them.
two.
Yeah, you know, I actually am rather drawn to this one. I did it in different colors, right? I did it in green,
Yeah.
brown, whatever. And then I kind of went to this one, and I thought, oh, well, that's kind of nice. But then I'm very drawn to this one
Mhm.
Yeah.
myself.
Well, there's more contrast in this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's a little more abstract too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It has, it's more emotional.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, in Northeast Pennsylvania, they only like stuff like this, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I look forward to going back and showing Jody, who now sold her house in town and lives in the countryside with 17 chickens. I'd like to show her this. I think she would hate it.
This looks more gestural too. Like someone really painted it very quickly.
Mm.
Nice feel to it.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, quick.
Really
And
interesting.
I like the white spaces instead
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
blacks. It gives it a clean look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was a face in the other one too, the long, narrow
Let's see.
one. There was a face
No, there's no
in
white
that.
spaces here, right?
No, go back one more.
No, there's only 2. There's Jody's. There's this.
Was it that? No, I thought you showed one in the
No,
beginning.
no, I showed.
Okay,
No.
okay.
But you know, that's a good point, Neela, that the other one has the white spaces,
Yeah.
and this one it doesn't. So I think then I will like this one then. Okay, so that's my.
Very
that's my
nice show.
Good.
Yeah, I like
Thank
Very
you,
good.
thank you.
Yes.
Very
Yeah,
good.
thanks, Kim. That was
Thank you.
nice.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
You got
It was
a
a good
lot
sequence.
done this week for not punching
Oh,
it.
you have no
out.
idea what I got done this week. You have no idea. Sarah would understand.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. It ain't over yet. As we say, it ain't over till it's over.
Right.
One of us
And
is
Ron
going
has
down.
joined us.
Oh,
Boy,
Oh, good.
Hey, Ron.
I run.
You're on, but he may not be on at the moment.
Yeah. Anthony, would you like to go?
Okay, thank you. I hope I can get this. Oh man. I think I clicked it too many times. No, it's not showing up. Could you attend to somebody else? And I'll see
Yeah,
if-
sure. We'll come back. Ted, would you like to go?
Yeah, I only have 2 pieces to show, so I'll be fast. Sure. Okay, Okay, do you see the screen? Black screen?
Yep.
Yes, yes.
The first piece is I made more of these pieces.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Wow,
Oh.
they're playful.
So I thought I'd line them all
You
up.
have a whole, a whole thing just like that. Whole piece of art.
I'm not quite hearing you, Kim. There's some distortion.
You want her to repeat?
How big do you see that as being?
I'm thinking of them about 24 inches high.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
Right.
Are they too far apart, maybe?
Well, I'm looking at them like they're an exhibition. You know, you want white space around them for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Matter of fact, I should have shown more white space top and bottom. Yeah. And the other is the
Very
one that
nice.
my regular series that I'm working on. This is a new one.
Yeah,
Oh,
gorgeous. All those colors.
Colors are just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're all different.
And I didn't put any texture on it this time.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
And this would be about 34 inches. 34 by 21.
I'm feeling like a figure swaying back and forth, like
Right.
Yeah.
a figure dancing or swaying.
Mm-hmm.
So it has implied movement. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's it.
Very
Good.
Very
Good. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alden?
I don't have anything new.
Okay.
Just, you know,
That's
if we get to the end, can show some old history stuff, but I'd rather give people who are showing relatively new stuff to.
Okay. Thank you. Diane?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to continue with my friend, Mr. Caldwell, because I realized how much he's influenced my work. So I'm going to show you, start here. I will start with him again.
nice.
And this is that was the greenhouse I used to tend, and he would come help. And that's a plow we actually used. So I wanted to just start by showing him. And somebody asked me last week what he called me. And I said, well, he went from Miss Podolsky to Miss Diane to then Honeychild. And now, actually, now he calls me "you little runt." That's what he calls me. So our relationship has progressed. So I'd like to show you two pieces that are. How do I get back to? I'm trying to get back to this. Sorry. Stop share. I'm having technical problems tonight. So get this. I cannot find my share.
Move your.
I have such a tiny computer screen here. It's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
You got it.
All right. So this is a piece that was influenced by my relationship with him. The book, it's a book. It's called Assumptions. And then when you open it up, it says, "How do you cook your okra?" And I don't cook okra because I'm not Southern. But and there is no okra in this, as you can see. There's no okra in this. But his assumption to me was, well, how do you cook your okra? Well, I don't eat okra. Well, you don't? I mean, so it occurred, it kind of like food is such a a cultural geographic thing. And he just could not he just couldn't understand that I did not cook okra. Like he cannot understand why every time I go see him, he tries to give me fat back and I don't want to take it. And he doesn't know what's wrong with me. So, so that's how you cook your okra. And the next
now we understand, Diane, now we understand better why your name has changed.
Why my what? Why I'm the little
no longer
runt
honey pie or whatever.
The little runt.
You little runt, right? So, so this one is can everybody see that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is called Diary of a Vegetable Farmer, and this is the slip case. I don't know if you could see my arrow. And then it says day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And if you like this celery at the top left is day 1. The peppers and onions are next to that, the radishes, and then the okra at the bottom. And it's sort of about like when you farm, the days of the week are dictated like, well, it's celery day or it's okra day or it's tomato week or, you know, so you kind of lose track of time. But I picked these because again, he has influenced my work a lot. And I have one more thing to show you that's sort of unrelated, but I have to show this because I got to get out of here. I have to show this because of our conversation last week. I need a bigger computer screen. So, okay.
Ooh.
Someone asked me about snakes. I think it was Doris drew a copperhead snake. Can everybody see this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So somebody and then somebody said to me, I says, no, that wasn't. That's where I work now. This is the snake. So I could not resist going in and getting one of the snakes to show you the snake.
Wow.
So
we are convinced.
Wow.
His name, Diane, what kind is it?
He is a black rat snake.
Yeah.
And
non-poisonous.
Apparently a little long. He's a little longer than most, and he's older. He has some spine problems apparently because he was a little kind of floppy. So so that is there is among the snake handlers. So I figured I gotta show you this. It has nothing to do with books or Mr. Caldwell, but I had to show this to you.
I'm glad you did.
It's a beautiful texture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are beautiful, and yeah, they are beautiful, and yeah. And then the same day we did see a copperhead Doris out on the path. We didn't pick him up. So.
Wow.
Very nice.
I like your black and white style in your books.
Oh,
where
thank you.
It's like you're sparing of ink, and it's an off-white background, and there's just a look there, a consistent look.
Yeah, thank you. I like it. I like real simple things a lot, and yeah, but yeah, it was just, and they are actual vegetables that were printed, so they're not cut out of a linoleum block or something. They're actually vegetables that were printed.
Nice.
Can I ask a technical question?
Sure.
What kind of ink do you use?
That was Caligo Relief ink, which is an oil-based ink, but it's water cleanup.
Great.
So that's Caligo. And the other thing that works very well but it depends on what is Ranger's archival ink pads work very well, but they it depends on what you're trying to print, but they're very nice as well.
Thanks, Diane.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's like graduate school.
I don't like.
I love your friend.
Yeah, he's a hoot. So,
shall we go back and see if Anthony?
Oh, I think I can. I'll check. Thank you.
Okay.
There it is. What am I doing at my email? Did you just see me?
So that we're seeing your Bryce 5
Oh, you are. I have
title bar.
Yeah.
I have your email to me.
Okay.
I just had it up. I don't want to stop share. All right. They'll have to try another contestant until I get organized.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
I like that word.
Ron, do you have work?
If anyone doesn't, because I have some pictures from York trip. I have some pictures from the rabbit, but
Yeah, you can put a few up.
Sure.
Yeah.
what would you prefer, the York trip or the rabbit?
Both.
Too many.
The rabbit. I couldn't make it, so the rabbit picture.
Okay,
Exactly.
so we'll do the rabbit. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And I think that you've already had a preview, Alden, right?
Yes.
Our esteemed president.
Hooray.
I love that.
Jenny.
That's
nice. That's
beautiful.
That's
Andrew's good friend.
Andrew's is,
Jenny.
Yeah.
Jenny Heller.
Ah, nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Great.
She won the prize for best costume.
That's great.
That's a nice one.
Yeah,
That's Laura.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
The nails really jump.
The nails, yeah.
She could have gone with yellow nails, but she picked blue.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good.
You may recognize.
Sneaking up the
Recognize,
stairs.
but we have to explain who that is. There it is. Wow.
Wow, that's neat.
That's good.
Wow.
Very effective mouse.
Yeah, really, really.
Hey.
Great.
And this is actually, I think this is my favorite Alden.
I must give a copy.
Irina.
Oh, great.
Oh, what a lovely shot.
Yeah, that's really great.
Nice shot. Yeah.
And this is Varvara Fern. She made this during the pandemic, she told me, and I just think that mask is so beautiful, you know?
Oh, incredible.
I believe this is
John.
Joe Kishore, that guy
Joe.
who was doing the puppet show. There's his puppet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Tracy. And Rob, I can't see behind the screen, but he might be undressed. that's all I've got so far from the rabbit. So
That's great.
Oh, wonderful.
Is that Jim
Yeah.
Ferris?
that's Jim Parrish, and that's Diane Litton, Rob Cox, and who is that? I forget her name.
Wendy.
Yeah. I think so.
They're great. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, Ron. Thank
Ron.
you.
There are more pictures. That's all I've been able to get so far. So
Okay, come back.
It's
Great.
great, Ron. Yeah. Thank you.
Andy, do you have something for tonight?
Yeah, it's another little clip of my mother talking about sewing stuff. Let's see. Sound. Okay. Can you see it? Can you do
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch out. Woo.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Always want to test these things before you start sewing because you don't want to break any needles. They're expensive. Oh, and that's another thing about needles you need to know. There is information out there that says you should change your needle every time you start sewing another garment. It's just nonsense. You don't need to change your needle unless it's broken. Now, a broken needle doesn't necessarily mean that the needle is broken in half. There can be a burr on the edge of the needle. And you know if there's a burr on the edge of the needle because when you go to sew, it goes clunk, 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 clunk. And that means you need to change your needle. And when that happens, you need to get rid of it. But in the meantime, don't get rid of your needles just because you just finished a garment and now you think you have to put another needle in. That's just plain nonsense. Okay?
That's great.
See, I got the title.
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
So, nice and succinct.
Good.
Yes.
So anyway, there it is.
Nice job.
Oh, thank you.
Good job.
Very good.
Yeah, good job.
Her professorial, her teaching style is like the Dutch uncle. Have you heard the phrase, the Dutch uncle who cuts through all the stuff and tells you what's really going on? And, you know,
She frightens me.
and usually, isn't it usually in a scolding way?
No, well, I've said that to her in the past. I said, like, this is an audience watching your show, and you don't want to be too. She says, "Oh, my students love it."
Yeah.
No, I watch her and I get homesick because I miss people like that.
Really?
Wow.
I like the kind of, I like it. It's just very direct, honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy.
No bull, no BS, Yeah.
I don't want my remark to be misinterpreted. I don't see her as having a scolding. I just associate the term Dutch uncle with being more of a scold kind of thing. So I'm not sure if that's correct or not. But
No,
I think
that's
her
right.
style is great. There's something about her style.
Oh,
Like,
great.
You just trust her. You just believe her because she just
Yeah.
she exudes confidence, and she's obviously competent.
Oh, that's great.
And she's giving you the
Thank you.
inside scoop.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, she's a lot of fun.
She's been getting more students lately. I think they see the videos and they go, "Oh, I want to take her class," and they show up at the house and study with her. It's great. Yeah. So, that's nice. Yeah, I told her, it's like, she says, "Well, the sales are up since we started doing the videos." I says, "Well, now they can see you. They can see you. They know what you like. It helps. It just helps."
Sure.
Sure.
Ron, I forgot your ethnic origin when I made the Dutch uncle reference. So my apology if it offended.
Yeah, Bob, watch it.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh, thank
Thanks,
you.
Andy.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Anthony, do you want to try one more time?
I think I'm whole.
So
Oh my God. Now I can't see anything. The screen.
Same
we
thing as well.
I did this 3 times today.
three's the charm.
Yeah.
I got your email back, Bob.
Yeah.
I don't. I delete. I thought I'm going to have to either forget about it or.
Well, we see it now. We see the email.
When you
Yeah, see with this Bryce, I have to put it in my toolbar. It does not minimize. It doesn't reduce or restore. So I couldn't open it. I opened it in my email.
when you hit the screen share, it gives you a choice of which screen.
Yeah, the picture's there.
That's right.
Desktop or application or.
Yeah, I have the picture of Bryce right in front of me. The thing I want to open. Let me see if I do this.
I think if you share your desktop, you can see.
There you go.
You have the most options.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go.
Oh, but that's
You
not
got
it. That's
That's
the program that I'm using today, and that's the book. Right. So you can get this. I think you should go online and join the forum to find out how to buy it, because I'm using something from 2003.
Yeah.
They're up to 7 by now, and the handbook is essential. You have to have something like that. But this is all I can do. I mean, everything else it's not here. I have to, if I reduce this.
You can't get to your work.
Okay, I could try opening it up. See, oh, there it is.
Emails along the left.
I got a whole bunch of explicatives, but you can move. Okay.
What happened there?
Stop share screen. See, it keeps disappearing on me. There's nothing. Oh, I can't. It won't share. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Anthony, are you sharing your desktop?
Yeah. Okay, let me show you what I have here. Desktop. You know that little. Let me open my desktop. Okay, under your desktop, they have your taskbar. Is that what it is? Like, where's my email? Where's it? So that's where I have it in there, and I can't get to it.
Okay. You've got a whole bunch of thumbnails there on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's because I'm opened in Poser, not Poser.
a slide.
Yeah.
A slideshow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wait a minute. Okay. Has stopped. Okay. Let me do it again. It's not there. There's nothing I can do.
Okay.
I don't understand why. When I opened it myself when I set up my own meeting, but there it is. Can you see that?
Not yet.
No, we're not seeing your screen share.
Maybe click on share.
Got to close it. Click on share. It's not there.
Twitter.
Nothing's there.
It's a blank screen.
Well, I didn't lose it. I know it's in front of me, but I cannot get on my desktop.
Okay.
It's right there in front of me.
All right. Well,
share. It won't open. It won't share.
Nope.
If I do this, can you see that?
No. There's
we
a white
see the
bar.
White bar.
All right. Well, it's not going to show up at all.
Oh, thanks for
I
trying.
Yeah.
I know I spent so much time trying to get down a half-hour talk to 5 minutes.
We'll try again next week.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because people don't understand Bryce 5. That'll be really interesting for people to learn.
Yeah, I can't understand. It's open now, right?
No.
Just the white bar.
I have
Just
an
the title
outline.
bar.
I have an outline in green with my picture on it.
No.
No.
It's not coming across.
All right. Well, maybe I'll close it. Don't save. Stop sharing. All right. It's very obstinate in certain things. Like once that's open, I can't open anything else. I have to use the minus sign, which is not minimum, right? Let's minimize it. In order to do anything, I just got back and forth on there. So it looks like I may not be able to do it ever.
Well, thank you for trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience.
Well, I think we have seen everyone in the group, and Bob is next.
All right. All right. I appreciate the stories that people tell about their work. And so I have a little bit of story here. Remember, in my youth, I was a journalist, and let's see. This is my, when Queen Elizabeth died, I wanted to do a little bit of a tribute, and this is a Cecil Beaton portrait from 1943 when she was 17 years old. And it just seems sweet to me.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And there was another big event this week that was journalistic, and that's what's happening in Ukraine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It really seems as if at least Russia might be losing.
Yeah.
So this is a Soviet watch from the height of the Soviet Union. I wish Tracy were here because she would translate. I think the words say traitors must die.
Oh, geez.
And that's a military. So those are two topical pieces. And a couple more abstract. This is not about anything. It's just about color and pattern.
Very interesting.
Cool.
And it's the background is pictures of indigenous Americans. And then here's another here's another abstract. This is
I love this one.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I really like that.
Picasso.
Yeah.
this is an old Leica camera
That's right.
ad
Ah, sure.
from 1930. I like that a lot too.
Yeah.
The colors are really nice.
So that's Ted, we got to start printing again because some of these I think I really want to particularly the abstracts.
Sure.
I want to get prints of.
Good stuff.
All right. So that's what I have.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, it's great.
Thanks,
Okay, let me see if I have one piece.
And then it's early, so we
Yeah.
we may be able to give Alden a chance to see his old stuff.
Sure.
Oh,
Wow.
I
Very
am
nice.
continuing with the amusement parks,
yeah.
and I just love the color.
I love the
Oh,
angles.
Back in about 10 minutes.
I love the color, and I love the boy. The boy is so clearly a 13-year-old boy. I remember that.
I'll call back in just a few.
Yeah,
That's a very nice shot.
very nice.
Walking into the
Good shot.
twilight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice colors. Wow.
thanks. And that's it for the night.
Well, that's lovely.
Well, this piece is quite different in that you don't have a lot of people in it, just one person.
Yeah.
But I like the angles,
Yeah.
the
Yep.
perspective.
Colors
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah.
Subtlety.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
All right, let's see if Alden said he didn't have anything new, but he might have some old stuff.
Yeah, I have a bunch of old stuff if you want to see it. This goes back to my days as a graphic designer, designing book covers. So,
Okay.
right.
Sure.
Actually, this goes back to the, let's see. This bunch of book covers from the late 70s. I worked for a small New York publisher by the name of Samuel Weiser for 12 years. I started as an invoice typist when I was transitioning out of being a fashion illustrator. And eventually I got the chance to do a book cover and then another and another. And I was soon quit being an invoice typist and I was just doing book covers. Initially I was doing very simple things with one color, two color, maybe three. But the jobs that I loved were those that were full color, four color separation. And they didn't come along that often. But one of the, Dion Fortune was an English occultist, probably born in the latter part of the 1900s, lived into, I think, the 1940s. And so she wrote a bunch of novels that I got to illustrate the covers for. I have them shown here as a series, but I'd also like to take a look at, I should add before I go right now. Yeah, wraparound covers. It was something that I looked forward to a lot because then I could create a larger piece of art, even though part of it was on the back. It was interesting in looking at these. I realized how few of them actually have this back cover copy, which is a sort of important thing to try to sell a book, because as you'll see from some of these others, there's no back cover copy. It's all art. I'm amazed that Don Weiser didn't say, you got to do something different here. You got to put cover. Oh, here's another one that actually wound up with some back cover copy.
Oh, that's great.
These are fun to do. This was done with a lot of airbrush, as well as just regular brush work. I was doing a fair amount of experimenting at that time with that. So I was learning various things about just designing covers and having fun. This one, the author of this particular book had sent a sketch of what he wanted, which was the devil and the tarot, the devil and the fool from the tarot deck. And it's too bad I didn't think of this earlier. I did a very interesting first version, which the author said, no, do not do that, because I had it very definitely male, female. So this was the compromise, to do these sort of two androgynous figures for this particular book. And then another one that was fun to do was this Foundations of Tibetan Mysticism. And then another one called The Tree, the complete book of Saxon witchcraft. And then the history of white magic. And then let's see.
It's great how you're using the spine to split things up. That's really effective.
Yeah. And then the last one to show is Inner Traditions of Magic, where I just basically cut circles and flip-flop them. So it's an abstract. It was fun. I really enjoyed my learning experience working for them, and so these are some of the high points for me. The things that I look back and say, "Hey, check these out."
Oh, they're so cool. They're so cool. The one you just showed. The one. So first of all, the Ankh is sort of the symbol for the publisher.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
And this one too, like this is like real Egyptian stuff. Like, where did you get that? Were you looking at Egyptian stuff?
I had been looking at Egyptian stuff probably since I was a child. It was making impressions on me. I mean, National Geographic and some of its photographs from back in the 50s definitely set a style for me. I mean, a lot of my work has a profile look to it and a certain rigidity to it that is almost Egyptian. And here I was able to get really, fairly literal with it, drawing, the Isis and the Osiris figures from, past history stuff and creating the heroine of the book as, looking elegant. It was she was remembering her former lifetimes as a sea priestess. These two books were kind of a pair that set up a story. I actually read these. They were enjoyable. They reminded me of how at one point in my life I wanted to illustrate Harlequin romance covers. The closest I ever came to that was maybe that, but there's not a lot of that torrid passion that is the standard for Harlequin romances. But I had fun.
I had a question about one of your other ones. Can you flip through the later ones too?
Yeah.
The one, not the maybe the next one. Next one. No, it's so clever. It's really clever. That one there. So it looks like the tarot guy is manipulating people on the board of the, on the world, right? He's got people.
Yeah,
in his
it's
hand.
a table that's a tabletop that's the globe. Yeah, that was a concept that the author came up with. These two tarot characters playing world chess. So I can't take credit for the concept. It's just trying to.
And then what's with the little tadpole things that are coming up his leg?
New life coming out of old life on the left.
Okay.
And that the old life being all those.
All those skeletons. Those are things. Damn, I really spent a lot more time on that than I can even remember spending on it. I was obviously serious about this.
It's pretty cool. It's very cool.
Thank you.
Really fascinating.
So that's part of my history, ancient history. 50 years ago. 50 years ago. Oh my, 40 and 50 years ago. Yeah.
Wow. So when you were done with these and you gave them to the printer, in what form were they when you gave them to the printer?
Usually they were, excuse me, 1.5 times the size that they came down to. The front cover on these were usually 5.5 by 8.5. So I was doing works that were probably, 16 by 20-ish. In fact, let me go to this one because this is one where I didn't really consider this. Yes, you see over here, in the original artwork, there was a whole profile here, but when it came down to, something, it was probably a screw up on my part as to the proportions. And so they had to crop it out, which was ouch. Yeah. But it was again learning to what all the things that had to be taken into consideration. And check out the prices on those things.
I know. It's like
$4.95. So if any of you ever see any of these books in used bookstores, please grab one and see it for me. Because they've all been republished with different covers. The covers have a sort of a time period that they last, and then they get replaced if they get continue to be republished, which these do. So
I love all the energy lines in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Osiris, get it together.
Yeah. Very nice. It looks like you had a good time doing these.
I did. It was, definitely a period of feeling good about myself because of my arts. I had other issues going on, but at least I was, feeling pretty good about what I was able to accomplish because, I didn't set out to be a graphic designer. That was something that happened totally as a kind of happenstance. It was sidestepping in from one career into another. It's a dance. I've gotten very used to it. So.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, really fascinating.
Yeah.
Another
world.
I hope I can come up with some new stuff next week. We'll see.
Very good. Thanks. Okay, well, that wraps up another evening.
Good.
Thanks, Joe.
Oops, Anthony.
Yeah, what is that?
I gave it one more try.
Oh,
Can you see at the top of the screen in the right, you have a minus sign, 2 boxes, and an X?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, it's on my screen. But, one is minimized and one is closed, and the one in between, you can.
Oh, okay, kind of a
The one,
all right.
the one on, that doesn't exist in Bryce.
Okay.
So I have to close it altogether, and it's annoying. Anyway, I'll
Don't
So-
give up, Anthony.
You got a week to work on it, Anthony.
Yep.
You can figure it out.
I'll get it.
Yeah, so now
Yeah.
it makes me wonder, because I did the Poser and Daz. I was testing those and they all work, but it works because I opened the Zoom meeting. So it's not, so maybe if I can record my Zoom, I can just play it back.
Yeah,
Next
that
clip.
would be
Good
an
idea.
idea.
So it's a thought. Anyway. Okay, guys, thanks Annie for listening.
Sure.
Okay, Anthony.
No problem.
So I'll see some of you Friday. Isn't Joe McGovern going to have a show?
Yes.
Good.
At 2101, yeah, at our building.
Yeah, we're installing it tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Have fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he said he had like 80 pieces or something.
Wow.
It's quite a few, huh?
Janice knows more than she's saying.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I enjoyed doing all the work. And I apologize.
Okay.
Where's
Boy.
Mike's?
Good night.
Well, we have a new, Ron, since you've been here, we have a new custom.
Right.
And that is Michael tells a joke.
No, that's not true.
Okay. I'm sure you're all familiar with that cut up and generally funny guy, Mahatma Gandhi. So this is a story about him. As you know, he walked barefoot most of the time, which produced an impressive set of calluses on his feet. He also ate very little, which made him rather frail. And with his diet, he suffered from bad breath, of course. This made him, are you ready?
I'm ready.
A supercalloused fragile mystic hexed by halitosis.
Well done, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And then announcements. We have 2 weeks to get stuff ready for the color show at the Plastic Club.
Online only.
Online only, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And that's it for me.
All right. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Good night.
Have a good week.
You
Yeah.
too.